All right, so it's your boy Man with a Dog, and today I'm gonna do a video on how to power your house, with a portable generator. What you need to have, what you need to do. So let's start with this. Is the Predator 9500. All right. Now, also you're gonna need like a 30 amp a 30 amp switch to your house, which is usually installed it should be on the outside of your house, but you need the plugs. Okay, this plug specifically I got at Harbor Freight, just with the generator. It's like 7,500 watts. I think it's 10 gauge or something. I have the box, I'll put it in the description, but you're gonna need that. Now, you could buy it on Amazon or at an RV store or at Home Depot. You don't have to get the one from Harbor Freight. It just was available and I got it. So next thing we're gonna do is what you have to do. The first thing we want to do is start the generator. So on this one specifically, you got that 30 amp, you need 240 volts, right? So it's already turned to 240 volts. Circuit breaker is on, right? To start it, I want to just put it in the start position, and I'm gonna press start, eco on, and I'm gonna press start. Once it gets started and this light turns green, you can move it to run. What I suggest is you let the generator run for a little bit before you do anything else. Now, let's talk about the cord. This specific cord is 25 feet, right? You're gonna have the male end. Now, this is gonna twist a little bit once you plug it in. I'm gonna plug it into the AC 120 240 30A. That's for 30 amps, okay? I'm gonna lift this up. Now, one of these is like a little L, right? That's what's gonna go on the bottom of this. So I'm gonna put it in. And then twist. Now once you twist it, it won't like pull out, okay? So now let's walk over to the actual 30 amp switch. All right, this is actually the 30 amp plug right here in max. So you see, this holds no power right now, okay? So what I'm gonna now go inside, and I had an electrician install this. Now, I don't recommend it doing yourself unless you're pretty good with electric work and know all the code and everything. But in this scenario, I had somebody install it. So the next step is to go to your electrical box. All right, mine's in my basement, so let's go for a walk. All right, so when they install in your house, this is actually the interlocking switch. So this is the generator, so I can't move it on while the power is on in the house, all right? Sorry, I got a little dirt on me. Max was jumping around. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually turn the house off. Everything in the house. All right, at this point, everything in the house is off. So you also want to turn all your switches off. Okay? Turn. Now, this generator will power the entire house. I have well water. That's the main reason I got this. However, when you plug it in initially, you want to make sure that everything's off. All right? So this is going to slide into the up position, and this was installed for the generator, right? Outlet. I'm going to move that to on. Now look, I cannot send power back to the house with this switch, all right? This stays in the off position. This is in the on position. Now, we had the generator charging, warming up outside. Not charging, I'm sorry. So now I'm going to plug that 30 amp switch plug into the outlet in the house outside. All right, so let's go. I'm gonna pop this up. So just a quick recap. We have the generator warming up and being charged and running. All right, so the engine's warm and everything. We went inside the house. We turned the power in the house all off. All right, so there's no power in the house going on right now. Now I'm gonna plug this in here, right? Just like that. Now we're gonna go back inside. All right, so you guys know that the generator's on outside. It's plugged into the 30 amp switch outside, and you know, from the early part of the video I had this on. So now everything in the house is off. All right, I'm gonna start turning things on. All right, do it one at a time. That's my well. Actually, the lights in the basement. And now we have light, so I'm gonna turn this flashlight off. Oh, maybe I should keep it on. Just because there's not a light here, the power's on, it's behind me. Smoke detectors. Let's turn on let's start switching things on. It actually doesn't mean that it's like currently on. It's just that power is going to it. The AC I still have off. It's the middle of the winter. I'll flip that later, but this setup is not to operate the AC anyway, okay? So now let's go upstairs and see what things are on. Let's see if the water runs. You know, with just the hot water, if the fridge is on, all that good stuff. All right, so let's go. So as you see, I already have the lights on. Let's turn this on. Turn this on to like hot. As we see, you know, the lights are working, and the water's warm, warming up. So yeah, I know I have hot water with the generator. And let's just reach over here, and all is flushing good, everything's good, so hey, we're all right. So your boy man with the dog. So everything's powered in the house, as you see, right? I'm gonna just give a few specs and things to really think about. One, the exhaust. Always have that away from your house, all right? Try not to put this in a position where it's going back towards the house, all right? If the battery is not working, you can still pull start this, but the whole house is running. Guys, if you have questions, anything, please hit me up in the comments, and I hope it helps. I also have another video on the unboxing of this and just everything you need to do regarding the generator, all right? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It's free, bro.